Now that you have more information on the informative speech, it's time to pick your topic. But there's so many different topics that you could pick from. How do you pick the right one for you? Well, here's some ways to select an appropriate topic. Think about surveying your current interest. Is there a certain career that you've always been interested in? You know, that job you want to get when you grow up, so to speak? Well, maybe this is an opportunity to find out more information about that particular career. What's your current major in school? Your current major probably highlights that you have an interest in some particular area. That could be a good starting point for picking topics for your speech. Or maybe you have your favorite hobby, or your favorite animal. Again, all of these different favorites that you have in your life, these interests, are really good topics. You may be thinking, well, I don't really have anything interesting that I think my classmates would like. What's another option? Well, you can use brainstorming. In brainstorming activity, you write down every single thing that you can think of, any particular topic that may have interest to you. You don't judge it, you just write it down. And you start crossing off and saying which ones are better for you and which ones are not. Think about assessing your knowledge and commitment to your topic. If you have a lot of knowledge about a particular topic already, that may be a good starting point. Now, I'm not saying that you should always have knowledge about your topic. If you've always been curious to find out more about anteaters, go ahead. Why do anteaters eat ants? That may be the burning question of your life right now. Even if you have zero knowledge on it, this may be the opportunity to find out more. But also think about, well, how committed are you to this particular topic? While I find anteaters particularly interesting, I'm not going to want to commit a month and a half of my time developing a speech about anteaters. So make sure that you can stay committed. Additionally, there's a lot of different search engines and informative speech generators out there that can help you narrow down particular topics. I'm not going to lie, some of those topics out there are pretty crappy, but they may lead you in the right direction. So let's have an activity. We're going to use some brainstorming to kind of show you what the process of brainstorming is all about and how to go from a broad topic to a narrow topic. So I'm just going to write some things down, just some great topics I thought about, things that make me curious. And you see, I write whatever comes to my mind. I don't judge it. And so I have about 20 topics here that I can use for a potential speech. Now I need to start narrowing this list down, because I can't talk about all 20. Maybe I start eliminating a few here and there. And I really like music, I like the Olympics, and I like photography. But which one do I like more? Yeah, I like the Olympics more, so I'm going to pick that as my topic for my speech. But a topic such as the Olympics is still pretty broad. What do I want to say about the Olympics? Well, maybe this is a good time for a concept map. You've probably seen these before, right? So you take a particular topic and you break it down into smaller topics. So I have the Summer Olympics, the Winter Olympics, Paralympic, Youth, and then I go and I break those down even more. For example, Summer Olympics can be broken down into the host cities, the particular sports that are played during the Summer Olympics. If I could just look at the sports alone, you see there are a lot of different sports I could choose from, right? Because of the space on my computer, I had to make this diagram as opposed to doing the full concept map. But you can see, picking something such as fencing or diving, those still give me a lot of good resources to go to with my particular topic. So we've made this large concept map, gone from Olympics, working it all the way to two of the sports I like in the Olympics, which are gymnastics and volleyball. It's all about sand volleyball and court volleyball. And that can give me some topics that really work for me. So we had that broad topic of the Olympics. Maybe I talk about playing sand volleyball. Maybe I can talk about the Final Five of the Rio Games in 2016. Maybe I can even talk about the men's basketball team. These are all really good ideas. And then when I finally pick the ones I like, I may say, hey, the Final Five was just amazing, and I have to pick Simone Biles as my topic. But I always remember to have a backup topic, just in case. So, in this case, I made the history of the U.S. men's basketball team at the Olympics my backup topic. I made it my backup topic because I've heard a lot of good things about our basketball team and that they do exceptionally well at the Olympics. Now remember that these are not main points. These are just topics. So if I was going to give a speech on Simone Biles, it would be purely on just Simone Biles. Not talking about the entire Final Five, not talking about playing solid fan volleyball, our men's basketball team, just those ideas that relate to Simone Biles. So now it's your turn. Start thinking of a topic that really, really works for you. Think about what is your particular interest. Think about brainstorming and concept mapping. How you can go from broad to narrow topics. Think about even using your commitment to certain topics already out there in the world to give a speech that really, really works for you.